Hey everybody, welcome to Alaskan Reactions. Doing more of my Ozzy unboxing here. I'm still on box one. Got 3 of them. One of them is just t-shirts, but still, it's crazy how long it takes to get through these boxes of shit. So I'm almost done with this box. I think we should get through this. This last video will probably be pretty short. But again, just real quickly, go back to the first video. But to recap, I moved a few times. I wasn't living full-time in Alaska. I downsized from a house to a condo. And a lot of this Aussie stuff I had was in storage for a long time, close to 10 years. And they were just stored up in these boxes. And I wanted to go through it all and see what I had in there because, well, we all know what happened. So that's why. And as I said in the other videos, hey, if you see something in there that you really, really think is badass, hit me up. I'm not trying to gouge anybody or make money off this stuff, but it's been in a box for a long time. I don't really have a lot of room here to put all this stuff out on display. So there's probably a lot of things that I'd rather give to a good home or send to a good home. So let me know in the comments. I may or may not be willing to give it up if you see something you really like. Anyway, let's move on. Let's check out what we got here. Nope, that's nothing. That's, here, if you want to see it, say it's nothing. It's from an old satellite dish. See the things you find in here, right? Ooh, a clock. Is that? Oh my! Oh my! How cheap is this? Wow! An Osborne's clock from the family. The faces of the Osbornes. Ooh, ooh. Move in the middle. Straighten up. There we go. Hilarious. I love it. Pop that over there. Newspaper. The flame still burns for heavy metal. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah. It's an article about Ozzy. In the Anchorage Daily News from 1996. Boom. Boston Bruins. No need for that. Not that we don't love the Bruins. Got the Bruins pillow over my shoulder that you can't really see right now. Tons of magazines here. The Ozfest 98 magazine. Guitar magazine about Ozfest. Oh, Gretzky retiring in 99. Marlboro ad on the back of Hoop magazine. Don't know why I had that. Oh, because I went to a game between the Nuggets and the Sixers. Another Gretzky retiring. Oh. Article about Ozzy from... Look at that Ozzy photo. Nice, in the newspaper. Fortunately, I cut off when the date is on this, so... Oh. A review of Ozzy's show, What a Night. Great Halloween shows by Ozzy and Brian White. So that's the review of our Ozzy show. He did an Ozfest, he called it, even though it was just him solo here in Anchorage. Oh, Halloween. Ah, here we go. October 30th, 1996. Boom. Circus Magazine, Rock's Hottest Stars. November 17th, 1986. Wow. With also a 36 Crazy Fist sticker in there. Hit Parader from June 1986. The Madman Returns. Circus. May 31st, 1986, with Ozzy on the cover. Love Circus Magazine. Ozfest 2004, Revolver Magazine. Metal Gods United. TV Guide from February 23rd to March 1st. It doesn't even say the year. Jeez. 2000 something, because the Osbournes are on there. 2, 3, 4. Metal Edge. The Legend of Black Sabbath. Sorry, let me hit the... Oh my gosh. Stickers. Ozzy stickers. The stuff I have in here. Not sure what this is. This is a booking for... Oh. Hotel when I went to see Ozzy. In Las Vegas. Way back. What do we have in here? Again, there might be tickets in here. Ozfest. 98. Oh, the CD you could get at at Best Buy. Question is, are our tickets in here? No. Maybe. Are there tickets left in here? Nope. Alright. The stuff you find. Advertisement for Lilith Fair. Interesting. Oh, jeez. More magazines, just when I thought it was going to be quick. Metal Edge. September, but it doesn't say the year. Jeez, but Ozzy, of course, right on there. This is Circus, but it's lost the cover. Unfortunately. Rockin' the Road. Ozzy Osbourne. Ozfest rocks again. Another Metal Edge. Faces. No cover, but again, Ozzy. That looks like a picture from No More Tears. The Return to Oz, it says. Another Hit Parader. Ozzy Osbourne's Some Retirement. So, yep, October 1993 with STP on the cover as well. And Ozzy down there in the corner. Speak of the Devil. Ozzy returns with fresh blood. In Deep, the guitars of Ozzy. Tony Iommi, Randy Rhoads, Zakk Wylde, Jakey Lee, Joe Holmes. So obviously it's before he had Gus playing with him. December 95. Yep, way before. Live Wire. Ozzy on the cover. Hit Parader. April 91 with Angus on the cover. Heavy Metal Thunder. Hair metal bands. Poison. Cinderella. Warrant. Printed out lyrics from Diary of a Madman, like just printed on the computer from the album, like all the songs. Probably got that on the internet when it was in its infancy, thinking it was very cool. Oh, look at that. New Circus magazine, 1993. Angus and Ozzy, the complete story from Sabbath to Sabbatical? Question mark. King Diamond, Deep Purple, The History of Heavy Metal. Ozzy's on page 52. There he is. Ozzy Osbourne. Ooh. I said in another video, we got backstage. It's one of the drumsticks we stole. We got backstage in Fairbanks. Mike Borden's drumstick. Rob Zombie, Metal Edge, Hit Parader, May 91 with Axl in the front. Oh, here's probably the missing cover. Nelson Rocks America. Ha! No cover on this one. We're just going to let that one go. Hit Parader, Reader's Choice. It doesn't say... Oh, wait. Here we go. March 96. Your top 10 bands. Ooh, Hit Parader presents 25 years of Ozzy. Very cool. The Year in Hard Rock, 1995. The Winners and Losers. Another Metal Edge from... Doesn't say, but it's America's Korn, Van Halen, the Ozfest live and backstage. So, late 90s, mid to late 90s, early 2000s. So, haha. What's that? That's a screw. Don't need that. Oh, another Dire of a Madman, little magnet. Whoops. Some Ozzy glasses. How are we doing on time? Well, so much for this one being a short one. Remember I usually wore the purple lenses, but those are the glasses the type that he liked to wear. Oh boy, how did you see anything in these, Oz? Jeez. There we go. Peace. Oh, this is awesome. Those people from the 80s that used to go to the fairs and stuff like that. Remember the mirrored? Oh, look at that. Wow. That is a treasure. That, I think, is going up on the wall. Holy shnikey. Ooh, I see Ozzy's back on the book. Ozzy talking. Ozzy Osbourne in his own words. That's what I thought. It's just interview quotes. I remember this book. Yes. Ozzy talking. Just interview quotes. Somebody compiled a bunch of them. So it's technically Ozzy talking. You're right. Ozzy original docs. Oh, ha ha. That's funny. This is going to be... Yes. So that's hilarious. That probably got thrown in there without even looking. So this is documents from a house I bought a long time ago. But I had a friend who was a mortgage broker that called me Ozzy. So he wrote Ozzy on here. See? Ozzy, original docs. Docs for buying a house. Nothing nobody would be interested in now. Ooh, let's see what we have here. Ooh. One of those hanging lights, you know? Lights up, says Ozzy. There's the cord wrapped around it. Put it on the wall. And probably pink in the background. We're not sure. I wouldn't even want to plug it in. I probably bought it online from somewhere. Who knows what might blow out if I plug it in. But you never know. It's worth a shot. I may try plugging it in later. Not on camera, so I don't die on camera. Last couple things in here. Oh, P-Town stickers. Thank you, Kirk. Kirk's done some videos with me. Friend Kirk's a graphic designer. We grew up in a town called Palmer, and we called it P-Town. So that is the P-Town stickers. You can see the Byers Peak, the mountain in the background. You can see it's right there. Yep, just above my finger. That's the Palmer Water Tower. Big thing in Palmer. And then, of course, it says P-Town in red on there. That's awesome. Love that. Love those stickers. Very cool. Oh, this could be a old printed out ticket. Yes, it is. HouseOfBlues.com. Zakk Wylde's Black Label Society. House of Blues, Las Vegas. March 12th, 2005. I remember that night very well, and I do not want to talk about it because it was not a very good night, unfortunately. Let's see here. All right. Yes. Okay. Remember the satin? I guess they're called satin. The. Oh man. Oh. Holy crap! I don't even know if I knew I had this one. Look at that. The Diary of a Madman one. Can you see? I'm gonna have to move the chair out of the way for these. Boy, those of you that made it through the video are about to get a hell of a treat. Ozzy Osbourne, Diary of a Madman. Boom. And we'll fold it over and keep going so you can see the bottom of it too. Look at that. Is that all of it? Diary of a Madman. How fucking cool is this? Wow. I didn't even know I had this one. I swear to God, I must have ordered it somewhere and not even paid attention that I had it. Or I got it right before all this stuff went into storage. Holy shit. Wow. That is awesome. Yay, the answer is no to anybody who's like, ooh, think you want to get rid of that? No, he does not. Think he wants to put it up on the wall now? Yes, he does. Didn't another one just fall out of there? Was that it? I do remember this one. No rest for the wicked. Come on, get up a little higher. No rest for the wicked. Yeah. That one's been up. You can see a hole. I stick my finger through here. That one was up on the wall a few different times in a few different apartments in the 90s and early 2000s. Hell yeah. Love that one. And this one, I think, is Speak of the Devil. Yes! Oh, look at how great that is. Boom. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'm behind it here. Boom. Trying to get it not to glare too much, but it's kind of hard. That is the Speak of the Devil one. Holy shit. Man. Man. The treasure trove at the bottom. At the very bottom of the bin. Nothing left in here but a couple of screws, stuff. The empty bin. A couple screws in there bouncing around. And a USA magnet. A USA magnet from cashnetusa.com. Hey, that's free. Anybody who wants that. You pay shipping. Alright. That's it. That's all I got. Except my cool Diary of a Madman sweatshirt. How sweet is that? Alright. I gotta go. It's been a long one. This one's been really long. The one I thought was going to be the shortest ends up being the longest. So, hey, thanks so much for stopping by. I pulled my chair out of the way already, so now I get to kneel down. Thanks so much for stopping by. Glad you're able to check out all this stuff with me. As I said, I still got 2 more bins like that to go through, and I think I did 4 videos on this. Took over an hour to go through all that stuff. That's just absolutely crazy. All right. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Remember, kindness is free. When you're out and about today, make sure you live it up some. Later.